What's up, everybody? This is Hoodie. Today we're looking at Injectics room on TryHackMe. It's a medium level box and just got released 4 days ago, and I had fun doing it. So I'll walk you guys through it. Let's just get on it. I'll connect to the TryHackMe VPN. I made a directory. I'll use Threader 3000 for scanning ports on the IP. And straight ahead, we got port 80 open. Let's just run dir search on it. -u. There we go. We can just run it as default, and we got this page. Okay. Welcome to Injectics 2024. Here is the leaderboard. Okay, so we got different countries and all that, and none of these works. It's just basics, and there's a login page. Login.php. We got email, password, and we got another login as admin, which will redirect us to admin login 007.php. Let's just check the source code of it. I'll press Ctrl U, and there we go. We got okay, we got a script.js file, and let's see what's on it. So when we press submit, it will get those variables, the username and password, and it has a list of filtering out these basic SQL injection payloads, and it will just alert us if we use them. Invalid keywords detected. Let's just go ahead and test it. Admin @thm.com. Let's just put a single quote and let's do this. Okay, that's good. Okay, and otherwise, it will just redirect us to functions.php, and if the login credentials are successful, it will just redirect us to dashboard.php. Okay, data.out type. Okay, that's something. Okay, and let's see what we have on this page. Do we have another JavaScript? Nope, we don't have a JavaScript on here. Otherwise, it's just all the same thing. And we can go ahead and check if this JavaScript is client side, and we can just even bypass it using by intercepting the request in burp. Let's do that. Intercept on, submit. There we go. Intercept off, and we can just send it here. Let's see. We got status error, message invalid email or password. Okay, so we're getting kind of JSON here. And let's see if I just do single quote here, let's see what we get. Okay, so there is SQL, and we got kind of trying to get property numbers of non-object. So we finally got something error, right? Not as whatever. If we render the page, this is what you're seeing, trying to get property numbers. Okay, that's interesting. So let's just try or 1 is equal to 1, just a basic SQL payload, and let's see what we get. We still get the same thing. Okay, so it's filtering out, I guess. Maybe that's the case, or let's see what we have on the dir search. Okay, we got mail.log. Let's go ahead and check that. Mail.log. Okay, we got a mail from dev@injectics.com to superadmin. Before heading off on holidays and blah blah blah, I wanted to update you on the latest changes to website. I've implemented several enhancements and enabled a special service called Injectics. This service continuously monitors the database to ensure it remains in a stable state. To add an extra layer of safety, I have configured the service to automatically insert the default credentials. These are the default ones to users table if it is ever deleted or becomes corrupted. Okay, that makes sense. So if something happens to the user's database table, it will just revert back to these default credentials. Okay, and I have scheduled the service to run every minute. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, can we just try to log in using these? Super secret password 101. Let me just copy this. Let's see what we get. Invalid email or password. And hold up. Okay, we get these. And if I just use this, like just to check what we get invalid keywords detected. Okay, that makes sense. But if I just go ahead and let me just open up another page, and let's see. If I just go ahead and go to script.js we found here, let's just copy all this. And I just tried before burp, I just tried this and just checking if it's client side. We can just remove these, right? We can just left it into our empty list. Okay, so now it has nothing to filter out, and let's just press enter here, and now let's just try to log in with these credentials and a SQL payload that contains these, right? So it will just comment out the rest of the query. So if it's successful, we'll be redirected to dashboard.php, and let's see what will happen. I submitted it and nothing happens. That's interesting because I just logged in using this. Okay, let me just paste that again and remove these. There we go. I'll take the username and password again. There we go. Password, and, and I'll just use the basics. I think I need to add semicolon here, maybe, and let's just try to submit it now. Submit, and it says invalid username and password. Oh, I think we have a space here. Maybe that's why it wasn't working. And yes, we had a space here. Okay, so we are now logged in as admin on, and we are now on dashboard.php, and we can edit these leaderboard, I guess, and we got nothing else going on here. We can check the source code. There we go, and I don't see anything unusual, so let's go back to that. And there are just two ports open. We can just quit it, and let's see if we had something else. We just had vendor bin, php myadmin. We even got slash flags. Let's see what's there. I think it's 301. So yeah, it's forbidden. We can't access that. Can we access JS? Nope. Can we access JavaScript? Nope. So nothing else is accessible to us. And let's see. The one thing to note here is if we just try to use this payload here, and let's see what we get. We get this, and if I just try to add semicolon, and we still get the same thing. Or maybe it's checking the email here, and let me just try to move back to this email. There we go. Let's try to do it without the semicolon, and there we go. We got success. Message login. We can just right click and show response in browser, copy this, and go back to this. And if I just enter the request here, it will just redirect us to dashboard.php, the one we have here. We can even log in as dev user, so you can do that. And other thing, we can use SQL map here to bypass this. Let's just try to do this and press enter. So we're getting error. Let's just save the request. But I think it took me like quite a while to, for SQL map to successfully identify, injection point. SQL map or SQL.txt. We can do DBS, and let's just try to adjust the levels to risk level 5, risk 3, and let's see what we get. Okay. And let's just try to even specify username because that's where we injected a SQL, and I think we're good to go. Okay, I'll leave it running, and till then, let's look at the dashboard.php, and I'm having trouble with my network connection, or who knows. Come on, bro. Can you get me the response here? I mean, we do have dashboard.php, so just let's go and take a look at it. Okay, so we can add the leaderboard entry. We got just basic numbers. If you just try to put any SQL payload here and try to update it, it will say error updating data. And let's see. Can we can go ahead and check for, because it's reflecting there, we can just go ahead and check for SSTI. There we go. It's still error updating data. Can we enter any alphabet? Nope. So we can just enter the numbers basically. There we go. Okay. So basically what's happening here is it's using stack-based queries. Stack-based query in SQL is basically try to execute multiple SQL statements in the single execution. So it's trying to update all these at the same time, and we can bypass it by using semicolon, and we can just do something like update, or let's just try to do, and let's just try this. There we go. So it didn't show any error or something. So let's just try. I just assumed the database, the table name is leaderboard, and let's just do a update statement. Let's do update leaderboard set country, because we can see country there. And if we just take a look back at the source code here, and there we go. So the rank and country values are hidden here, but I don't know why. What's this? Why is it like, I don't understand why they put it here. So and otherwise we just got the same input, and we can execute like, we can probably just do something like, like take example for, script alert one script. you know there is XSS here. We can try for reflective XSS on the main page, but it's nothing too useful, because I think the PHP session ID remains the same. I don't know why is that. I just noticed it like super weird. So what we can do is, let's just try to update the leaderboard table where country and is equal to, let's just do hoodie, and where country is equal to, we know the country was USA. And let's just try this. We need to end it with semicolon as well. Let's do this, and let's see. We got nothing here. So it should update it. Let's just see where we messed up. Where country is equal to hoodie. Do we need to put it in double quotes? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's just try now. There we go. So we need to put it in quotes, and now that we can see, we have SQL injection here, and we can execute stack-based queries, and let's just try to enumerate the database from here. We can do something like concat, or maybe let's just try to check for version. There we go. Oh, I need to change. So keep that in mind. You need to change this, because now it's hoodie, right? So let's just do that, and let's see. Okay, so we got the version, and there we go. We have SQL injection here. We can enumerate the database or whatever. But if we go back to mail.log, you see there are two ways to solve from here. We can get the credentials to log in on this login page as admin, or we can just take a look back at mail.log, and it says I've configured the service to automatically insert default credentials into the users table if it is ever deleted or becomes corrupted. So what we can do here, we can go ahead and try to, let's just remove all this. We can just directly drop table users, right? We can do this, right? So if I just drop the table users, because it says if ever the users table is deleted or becomes corrupted, right? So let's just do this, and let's see what happens. There we go. Seems like database or some important table is deleted. Injectics service is running to restore it. Please wait for 1-2 minutes. And after that, we can just go ahead and log in on the admin portal using the default credentials. So I think this was the intended way to solve the box, and I'll show you how we can even enumerate the database, so we can just dump the passwords that were stored in it. And there we go. Let's try to submit it, and it's still running, so we have to wait, I guess. Come on. There we go. Let's just try to run it again. Submit. There we go. We got the first flag, admin flag, and now we are logged in and we see the same table. We can edit it, but now here we go. We see a new endpoint, which is update profile.php, and we can edit email, first name, and last name. Let's just try to uh, let's just enumerate on the first name, right? Let's just try to do that. We can like try SQL, whatever here, but if I just try to change it to hoodie and submit it, and if I go back to the dashboard.php home, there you go. So it's just pointing to us to like trying, SSTI, server-side template injection, and we can take a guess. But if you just enumerated more on the dir search, directory brute forcing, you will see there was a directory /vendor/bin. There was even a directory called twig. So twig is PHP based template engine, right? PHP based template engine. So we can probably, let's just go ahead and let's just try to the basic SSTI payload. Let's just try to do this and 7 times. Let's see what we get. It should show us 7 times 7. Okay, there we go. We got 49, and it just, it was just simple till then, and we can just go back to SSTI hack tricks. I can't even spell it. Okay, there we go. So we got SSTI. We can probably get command execution, but we need to figure out which payload to use, which things are blocked on the template engine, and stuff like that. So let's just take a look at it, and we can just search for PHP, Smarty, PHP, plates. These are all the different, twig PHP. We got this, and let's just see for these. Can we do these? Or let's just try to run id command. Let's use this payload and submit it. What happened? What the fuck happened? Hold up. We got 49 on dashboard, admin. We just got logged out. Why is that? Hold up. Let me log back in. Super secret password. There we go. I don't know why we got logged out. So let's just try to edit it again and run this. Okay. I need to go to home. And we see this error. The callable pass to filter. Filter must be a closer in sandbox. String template, whatever. Okay, we can't use filter, I guess. Let's just try using this. Let's just try this. And let's see what we get. We're now using sort, and we see system has been disabled for security reasons. Okay, so we can't use system, but if you just try to Google alternatives to in PHP as system. So we know there are like system exec, I guess. We just got exec, we got pass through, alternative to PHP exec function, and let's see what we get. There we go. We got a couple of system, exec, pass through, shell exec. Let's just try to use shell exec. I don't think we need that. Submit it. Home. Shell exec has been disabled. Okay. And what else we got? We got exec, we got pass through. Let's just use pass through. We need to do this, and let's just put pass through here. There we go. Let's see what we get. Home. And there we go. We got command injection on there using SSTI. And now we can probably get our shell. Let's run this again. Now instead of ID, we can take a reverse shell from, let's just take this netcat make mk make FIFO, and let's just put it there. Let me start a listener on my end. Netcat lnvp 1337. You see SQL we're still trying to figure out which which failure to use other than, because select and or statements are getting filtered out. And let's just try to use this. And it's updated. If we go to home now, there we go, we got the shell. So we are on the system. We can stabilize it using the infamous Python pty.spawn bin bash. I forget the single quote fix export term is equal to x term, and let's see what we have. So now we can go ahead into flags, and there is our second flag we needed to solve the challenge. And there we go. This was the challenge, right? But take example for we didn't found the mail.log or whatever for some reason, and we didn't know, you know, okay, we didn't look through these, we didn't read through these, we just focused on these, right? So we are into dashboard. Let's go ahead and edit it, and let's just enumerate the database now. Let's see, can we do that, please? Or hold up, let me just reset the box and let's try on the new machine that we get. But you know, SQL we finally found it. It will be like R-like based, and it will be something like sleep 5. You know, we can do this and just random keywords and just that. So you can even use this to bypass the login screen, and we can go ahead and restart it again. Let's see. And we gotta wait for some time and we'll figure it out. So we'll enumerate manually into the database and dump the database to finally have access to the default credentials that were into the database before we drop the users table, right? So now it's rebooted, and we can go ahead and log in. Login.php, we need mail.log. We also need script.js. Let's take this, Control Shift I into the console, remove the list, and there we go. Now we can just log in using the secret superadmin credentials. There we go. Password. There we go. THM. There we go. Oh, hold up. I forget the let's just do this. Invalid keywords. We are into dashboard now. And let's see, let's go ahead and edit it, and we can just do update leaderboard set country is equal to, we knew the database name, we knew the version exactly, right? We can do that again. Version where country is equal to USA. Hold up, we need to add semicolon here. I'm pressing any key on the keyboard right now. Okay, so there we go. We can copy this and go ahead and do this, or there we go. Now we can run this query. Like concat will just basically, you know, uh, take up multiple values and show it us into a single string. So that's what concat do. We can use database, and let's check. Did we do something wrong? Leaderboard set country concat. Oh, we forgot the E here. There you go. So now we know the database is backtest, and we can go ahead and enumerate the tables in it. Let's see. Backtest, and instead of database, we can run select group concat. So concat and group concat does the same thing, but the difference is group concat will also show us multiple values into a single string, but it will also do it for multiple rows, right? So it will just for like multiple values into a single string, but it will show the output into single string. We can even use separator here. to separate multiple values, but from different rows it will show us into the same string. Okay, so we can put table name here. There we go. And from information schema the tables where table schema is equal to our database name. We know it is backtest. So there we go. And there we go. We have the query right. Let's see what we get. We got nothing. Okay, that's interesting. So maybe there is a server side filtering out of the select keywords, just like we see in the script.js, right? So maybe it's doing that. So let's remove all this, and let's just do basic like let's just do select or information schema. Let's just try to use this, right? Let's just see what we get. So there we go. Select or, and from here or, it all got filtered out and we just see this, right? So we can probably bypass it, and the way to bypass it is using select here again and using over here again. And the way it's working is it will trim out the first S, then it will trim out this elect, and we will still have the select, right? So if it's just filtering out select word, right? So we can bypass it using this. The same way goes for or. We can use that or here. And now you see what concat is doing. It just concat multiple values into single string. So let's just try to again do that. Oh, okay, I forgot to change. Let's just do it for another country. Let's just change it to information schema. I think that was the name. Yeah. Information. Where did I mess up? Why not just do China? Let's see. There we go. So now we got select, we got or, we got information schema. So we can bypass it now. So let's enumerate the tables now, and let's change it to Japan and remove all this and go back to our select, elect from, let's do group concat, table name, where information schema, the previous query we ran, tables, uh, select from where information schema tables. Hold up. Select, we need to add from here, bro. What am I doing? Where table schema is equal to our database name, backtest, right? So there we go. We have it here, and let's run now. Let's see what we have. Oh, we got nothing. We messed up somewhere. Let's paste that back in. Select, elect, group concat, table name from information schema, the tables where table schema is equal to backtest. And we have this single code here. Maybe that was the issue. Nope. We still didn't got. So we are messing up the query. We got concat select table name from information schema, the tables where table schema is equal to. I think I'm doing this right, but why is it not working? Where country is equal to Japan? Hold up. Let's just use ChatGPT. Information schema, the tables where table schema is equal to backtest. It's the right name, right? That's the table. Okay. Let's just try to change it to Japan. Japan should work. Where are we messing up? Okay, give me the SQL query to enumerate table names. Okay, let's wait for that and CE select. we got select here. It's right, group concat table name from information schema the tables where table schema is equal to backtest. That's exactly right. Select table name from information schema tables where table schema is equal to database name. That's what we are exactly doing. Hello? Tables where table schema. Oh, do we need to give a space here? I don't know. Nope, it still didn't work. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting, man. Update leaderboard, select group concat table name for. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's take this and ask ChatGPT what are we messing up. And let's just remove these because it will just filter these out and say we have some syntax errors. Let's see what's wrong in this query. Select group concat table name from information. Oh, there we go. I guess we didn't put extra R here. There we go. So we had the syntax error, and let's see. There we go. We got it. Fuck off, ChatGPT. Okay, so we got two tables, leaderboard and users, and as guessed, even in the mail.log it said users. So let's just enumerate on the users table. We can do, I think it's column name, column column name from information schema dot columns, where table name is equal to users, and let's change the country to UN now. Let's see. There we go. So we got the column names. These are all the column names, but these two column names are what we are interested in, okay? So where is the fucking edit button? There we go. And we can change this to Spain now, and let's remove all this. Let's do email password where table name is equal to users, and I guess we're good to go. Nope, we didn't got anything. Let's see where we messed up. Group concat email password where, oh, we don't need that from users. We can just do this. And let's see. Nope, not again. Let's remove these. Select group concat email password from users. Group concat email password. Why is it not working? Oh my god, okay. So the orb was getting filtered out. Maybe that's why. So let's just try to do it now. And it still didn't work. Okay, that's my bad. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. We're gonna get it. Select group concat email password. Okay, from users. And what are we doing wrong? Do we not need these? Oh, there we go. We didn't need the single quote, What the fuck, bro? Okay, so these are the default credentials that were stored before we dropped the users table. So we can just go ahead and log in using these. And let's take the IP again. So now we can go ahead and log in using admin using these. So hold up, let me log out. Log in, superadmin, and we can just go ahead and take the email. Hold up. And email and password is this. Let me copy it. There we go. So now we are admin. So that was another way that you can manually go ahead and enumerate the database users and dump the table to get the credentials. So that was the room, guys, and I hope you learned something new. Also, go ahead and check out my friend 0x Bob write-ups on his website, and he got pretty cool write-ups, and you know, I quite learned a few times from his write-ups, and it's just awesome. So go ahead and check that out, and I'll see you in next video. So see ya.